So I bought a lot of comic books on eBay. They're in this box. They don't seem to be terribly well secured. We'll see how well they're wrapped. There were some keys in there, but the pictures were unclear to determine the grade. But I thought for what was in there, it was a great deal. We'll take a look at that and a couple of other packages up next on this mail call video from Bronzeville Comics. Hello, panelologists. This is Jim coming to you with Bronzeville Comics. Please give us a follow, like, comment, subscribe. Check out the description of this video for, I'm confused because I already forgot to hit record the first time. So I've already actually unboxed the first item and we will talk about that. We're going to do a little bit of an unboxing. I have 3 packages, mostly that the lot. Actually, there's another lot of just 4 books, but I thought those were pretty cool. And a lot of it is like condition sensitive. See how good the condition is. I'll be fine in, as long as they're decent shape. Blizzard Comics, this book I got from, they do sales that on every Sunday night on eBay. They have some big boy books that come to auction. So it's some of their more prominent keys. So I'm just going to dive into this one. I paid $147.67 for this. World's Finest Comics number 22, May, June 1946. So it fits into my May 1946 collection as Robin, Batman, and Superman are exchanging autographs. That's curious. So I just want to take a look at the book. It looks to be in pretty decent shape. Now, these World's Finest books were square bounds for quite a while. I don't know if they were still 100 pages at this point in time. This could use a press, but it's nice and intact. It does have some fraying on the right-hand side there. I guess there's a page maybe that I'd have to take a look to make sure all the pages are here. Yeah, there's a little bit of looseness here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They did not indicate. It's 12, 13, and then a Green Arrow story, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then a Zatara story, 2, 4, 6, 8. The Boy Commandos, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Super Sleuth, Mr. Fooey. Never heard of him. 2, 4. Close, okay. Tech story. Then Johnny Everyman. 3. 5, 7, 8, and a Hank Greenberg ad. My daughter went to kindergarten with his daughter. And I'm not that old. And then the last story, that should be the last story, is the Batman story. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then a Captain Tootsie ad. Okay. So it does seem that some of these wraps are a little, well, they don't seem to be loose. They're just maybe the way they were printed. Okay, but that's a cool book. For a condition for my 46 collection, more than acceptable. So that's the first package. The second one, this also is a lot of books that I bought. I paid just over $40 all in. And when I look at how much I paid for books on eBay, I include taxes and shipping because that's part of the cost. So here we have a makeshift, like Gemini kind of situation, bubble wrapped in a bubble mailer. Okay, where does this end? Here? Yeah. It's got Just scrunch this out. Trying to figure out where the bubble wrap ends. There we go. I think I can get it out now. Let's do this. Sorry about that. That's the tape holding bubble wrap on. So we have some bubble wrap. Yay. That's garbage. Put that over there. And then we have this. And there are 4 books in here. I'm interested in the condition of these books because these are all keys. They're all keys of first appearances of female characters, female superheroes. Let's see. There. I'll do the recycle pile. Okay. Let's see. What do we got first? Avengers 44. This is the first appearance of Hellcat. Patsy Walker, who had been around since the Golden Age as one of those kind of teen romance humor female characters. In this issue, she becomes a superhero, Hellcat. This book looks pretty darn decent. Let's take a look. Oh, I hate Scotch tape on Mylar because it just tears. Oh, wow. This is really sharp. This, I mean, so essentially I paid $10 for this. This could be a gradable copy. It's white. I see very few. This is in the 9s, definitely. Huh. So again, I paid 40 and change, so $10 and something for each of these 4 books. And that is, I'm interested to see. Now, we did see Patsy Walker / Hellcat in the Jessica Jones Netflix series. So this is a high grade book. I figured it worse, like mid grade, it's like $10, $15, $20. I'd break even. In high grade, I mean, it can be upwards of $100. Like a graded copy that might be like a 9.4. Last sale was $145. Last sale for a 9.2 was $130. So I think we could be there. So that is really cool. Nothing major wrong with that. That is a beautiful book. Okay, that's one of the 4. The next one is Marvel Chillers number 3. This is the first appearance of Tigra. Now, kind of related, a little bit confusion. This is Greer. I always get her confused with the actress who won the Academy Award in the 40s. Not Greer Garson. Greer somebody else. Let's take a look at this one. So this is a similar thing where the character, she had appeared as the Cat in the short-lived series from 72, 73, which had a similar costume to Hellcat. And then she becomes kind of feral. This has to be from the same place. This is really nice as well. Yeah. There is a bend here that does break color. So that's probably going to keep it out of the 9s on the bottom corner. Very hard to see. Just over his shoulder there. Could be minimized, but that is, again, I spent $10 on this. It's probably in the 8 to 8.5 range. So Greer Grant? This is a book, again, you have to get into the 9s. It has about, like a near mint copy is 83, near mint plus $25, $30. That's pretty nice. Nice copy, very nice copy. The next book that we're going to look at that was part of this 4-book lot is Ms. Marvel number 16. This is, I think this is the first cameo appearance of Mystique. This one looks pretty nice too. Mystique had 2 cameos and then a full appearance. I think 16, 17, and 18. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember that off the top of my head. This one is pretty nice too. Wow. Wow. Yeah. There's some pressable defects, but again, could this get in the 9s? And of course, like you'd love to have from the 80s or the 70s, I should say, a Bronze Age 9.8. Those are very difficult to get. This one has more value because Mystique is a more visible character. Yeah, 9.4, 127. Graded about, these all have about the same value. I guess high grade raw, 20 to 30 bucks, and graded like 9.4s and maybe 9.2 can get you about 100 bucks. So then the last book of the 4 is a little bit different. It is Adventure Comics number 317. This is the first appearance of Dream Girl. She has like precognitive abilities, and this has some schmutz in the upper right hand corner. I probably put this in a spec pile in case James Gunn ever decides to investigate the Legion of Superheroes. I do have to see. This does have some wear on it. What it is compared to my PC copy. So that was definitely worth 40 bucks. That group of 4 books. Do I get greedy and see if I can get a high grade out of 1 or 2 of them? If I submit it, I don't know. So then there's this box. Now I picked it up. You hear like a little shuffling. I don't want to shuffle it so it's audible for you because that's just going to be the books hitting the inside of the box. And I do have to be very careful in opening it because I don't know how close to the edge of the box the books actually are. Oops. I don't think I'm damaging any. I don't think I've nicked a book. This also looks like a makeshift box. So I was very happy with the condition of those previous books. I mean, those were all like very fine near mint or better, like 2 of them. Okay, there is some. No, there is no. There is no. Just the books. So let's see what the condition of these books are. There were 34 books. I paid $69 and change all in. So just over $2 a book. Some of them, that's about what they are. Some of them are better than that. Some of them are bagged and boarded. Okay. This is rough. And it's got that there. This is Swamp Thing Annual number 1. This is the adaptation of the original Swamp Thing film starring Adrienne Barbeau, directed by Wes Craven. Steel, The Indestructible Man number 1, mid-grader. DC Comics Presents 16, nothing there. All Out War. And then this one, again, the pictures weren't very good. This is lower grade, but it is Spidey Super Stories number 1. Does have some overspray, does have some damage. Lower grade on this one. But Spidey Super Stories number 1. Then this has got some problems on the spine. I might even be some mold on it. I got to double check that. There's a big stain on this. Firestorm number 1. This one, it looks halfway decent. Not a key, but Legion Superheroes 279, George Perez cover. I do like that cover. I've come across that book a lot recently. Another one not in a bag or board and does have some moisture damage to it. Yeah, big stain on the back here. It is Giant Size Spider-Man and Dracula. So that is a little bit lower grade. There are a couple in here. They actually, the Spidey Super Stories was one I really would have liked to have a nice shape. Then this looks halfway decent. Spectacular Spider-Man 35. Savage She-Hulk 3. Okay, there's still some good books in here. There's like a crumb in here. This looks okay. Devil Dinosaur number 1. There's like something on his nose right here through the bag. I gotta get to that. Blade Runner number 1. That's not a bad book. Stain on this one too on the back. Micronauts 2. 2 copies of that. Conan 90. Power Pachyderms number 1. Another movie adaptation number 1. Dark Crystal number 1. There's a Jim Henson movie from the 80s. I saw that in the theaters. This is another water damage Conan 41. Some of these will just go straight into a dollar bin. And let's pull out the rest of them. Yeah, there were a few. Oh, this is rough. Again, the pictures weren't great, but I took the gamble. Give me one decent book and it'll be worth it. Dragon Slayer #1, that's rough. Incredible Hulk and Quasimodo. Marvel Superheroes reprints. This one, let's see. Yeah, water damage all along the spine. Shogun Warriors #1. Amazing Spider-Man 184. This is not the detergent variant. This is okay condition. Battlestar Galactica #1. This I can tell is all sorts of crunchy. Marvel Superheroes, Marvel Double Feature #1. Another reprint book, Marvel Spectacular #1. Thor reprints, Devil Dinosaur 4. This is the one. And then this is interesting. I don't know what's in here. Okay. This is the linchpin. Not high grade, but decent shape. Savage She-Hulk #1. Okay. And then the last thing is what this is all set. Is this Green Lantern collector's set? So actually, there's a whole bunch of books in here. Yep. And what it is, but it's not. I have to see if these are any of the rare ones. These are all DC Universe logos. So it's issues 59, DC Universe logo, 58. The first book, the annual, was not DC Universe logo. Then 65, 66, and 67. So I'm not sure if any of those are rare variants. Let's see, rare DC Universe logo. This may, well, I don't know. I really don't know. Green Lantern. No. 70 is rare, but none of these are particularly rare. So I don't know what they're worth. Let's just say 65. Supergirl. I don't even see it as, yeah, cover price doesn't have a variant. Let's say 66. I'm just trying to ascertain if these have significantly different value than the regular ones. Not sure about 9/8 contender. See spine tick here. See a little ding there. Maybe not 9/8. So it's kind of cool to have them. Yeah, DC Universe logo. No real data on 66 here. And no sales found. About 67. No data there. So I think those are some of the more common ones, even though there's no data on them. So it is what it is. I think I'll make a little bit of money on that lot. The Spidey Super Stories in nice shape would have been better. I think that's still a desirable book for a lot of collectors. The She-Hulk book is probably almost the value of everything. And there's some other good ones in there. So yeah, that's like a $50 book, the She-Hulk. So, well, I'd like to thank you for stopping by. In the meantime, you can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.